Hi everyone. So I'll be taking you on a quick guide on how to post your content on the blogging platform. So you start by launching your web browser. You can simply type bloggers.com and you launch it. Now I am already logged in and that's why it brought me straight to the home page. But if you haven't logged in, it will ask you to log in with your mail and password. And when you do that, it should take you to this home page of your blogging platform. If you are used to blogging before, or your mail is also attached to other blogging platforms, please come here and make sure you're on the CPDI Africa blog platform. For example, for me, I am on so many blogs, so I have to make sure I'm currently working on the CPDI Africa blog. Yeah. So basically, I'll be taking you on how to post your content. The blogging platform has several other things one can do. As for you guys, you might not see all of these things because you are not admins. Only admins would see much of all these settings. So basically, we'll be working on the post aspect of the blogging platform. So here you can see post, all, draft, published. Now I'm just going to explain the difference. All here would show all of the content on the blog, both published and draft. Now draft means what is already like typed or something you are still working on that is not published on the blog yet for people to see. Then the published is something that is already published. And here these are all of the posts that are on the blog. When you see something that has drafts like this on it, it means it is not yet published. Now this icon shows the comments, like the amount of comments on each post. Each of these are posts, they are contents. Then this shows the amount of views. You can see this one, 0 views, 4 views, 2 views, 6 views, and so on. Then this shows the date it was published. So now you want to post your content. Well, there's something else before that. There are two blogging interface now. This is the old one. If you are not used to bloggers, when you load this page, you might see something different. By coming here, you might see something that looks like this. This is the new UI, the user interface. This is the new user interface. I'm not used to this, but it still performs the same function. Okay, you see all of the post contents and all, but I'm used to the legacy view, so I'll just go back to that. You can do that by just clicking this orange button here. Okay, so now we want to post our content. So basically you come to new posts, clicking on that, what we have is this view, and I'm going to be highlighting the functions of all of these things you see. So the first thing that is very important is this column, and this is where you type in your post title or your header. So you can see post title. You type the title of your content. That is what this place is for. Then here, let me start from the left to the right. So this is compose. We are on the compose template or view. If you were a programmer or you know about writing codes, then you click on HTML, then to change the whole interface. So all you do is just write codes. But I don't know. I feel most of you are not programmers, so but by default it will take you to compose. So this is basically just like a Microsoft Word interface. This is to undo, this is to redo, this is the fonts, to change fonts, this is font size, you can see that, and this is like the format, the heading, subheading, minor heading, normal, just like a Microsoft Word. And this is bold, italic, underline, strike. This is to highlight, like to highlight a particular sentence, phrase, or word. And this is background, and this is link, to attach a link to a word, a picture, or anything, such that when someone clicks on it to take them to a particular landing page. So this is to insert pictures, this is to insert videos, this is to insert special characters, and this is page break, and this is your usual alignment on Word. This is a number list, this is the bullet list, and this is to put something in quotes, and this is to remove formatting. Like for example, I'll show examples using all of these things. And this is to translate words. This is just to choose your translation language. This is left to right, this one is right to left. It's just like the align. So okay, now so this column, when you are done, this is the sheet, like your WordPress sheet or your Microsoft Word sheet, where you type your content, where you put the pictures or whatever content you have. When you are done, you could either save, you could even preview it after saving before you publish. Publishing is the last thing you do. And don't be scared, you can always revert whatever is published back to drafts if you think you have any correction to make, and you can always edit even after you've published. So don't be scared of clicking that publish. Okay, now down here we have labels. Labels is just like attaching a category to a particular post. For example, if a post is about Yoruba architecture, you could just type in here Yoruba architecture. We have some labels here already from the previous post. So if you have something similar, you can just click on it and it will add it automatically. You don't have to retype that. And when you're done with the labels, you just click done. Schedule. For example, you know you are going to be busy in a day. You could prepare your content in the morning. Maybe you wanted it posted in the afternoon. You could schedule the time you wanted it posted. If you don't, it will publish immediately after you are done and you click publish. So doing that, you just click on set date and time. You set the day. If you want it next week, you can set the day. You set the exact time you want, and when you are done, you click done, or you leave it at automatic to post immediately. You click done. Now links, you won't be needing more of links only if you want your content to have a particular link. If not, the 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 platform would create a link for the post automatically. But if you want a custom link, that is what link is for. So you type in, you click the custom link, you type in a link you want, the title of the link and all that, but you won't be needing that, so you just leave it in automatic. You don't need to go there at all. Location, if you want the readers to know the location of where you are, where you are sending the content from, then you won't need these options as well. So now you're familiar with what all of these are for. Now let's post a content. All right, so I'll just do a sample. Let me copy something from my page. So raise your hand. Let's make that our post title. So you can just copy and that's our post title. Okay, now for the content, if you are just maybe from your head, you can simply type it in, but for the video to be fast and all, just for you to get how to use the platform, so you could copy. Let me just copy that as well. Let me come here and paste. Okay, so now we have some written words or whatever you want to post, but now you need infographics, images, videos, whatever it is. Okay, so now there's one thing about bloggers, and that's how it reads and interprets whatever you're posting. Okay, so I'm going to take you away from this page and take you to this is like the back end, so I'll take you to the front end, what people see, for example, because I want to explain something about the images you upload. Yeah, so this is what our blog looks like. Okay, let me look for the content that was posted earlier so you can understand what I'm about to say. Okay, so this content has two images, the first one and the second one, but I'm going to explain something here. So whenever you want to post, make sure the first image that is in that content is what you want people to draw attention to, because that would be the first thing the platform sees, and it is what it will use as the favicon for that particular post, as in that is what everybody will see as the image for that post, except they open the post. So if we go back, okay, looking here, you see we have this image, we have some write-ups and so on. But if we go back, before we opened a particular post, you notice it is just the first image that is showing. So it is very important when you are posting a content and you have so many images, you make sure the first one in that content is what you want people to see, or the image that best describes your content. I hope you understand that. So we'll go back. Yeah, so in doing that, I've posted this. Yeah, so let's just say we want to add images now. Okay, so about posting images, you make sure your cursor, your typing cursor, is exactly where you want the image to be. So if this cursor is here, it means that image is going to be just behind that view, and we don't want that. So you can just tab or enter. Yes, we want it to be there. So you click on insert image. You can do this both on your phone or your system, anywhere. Choose file. Let's say I want look for an image. Okay, just pick this one. Open. It's going to load it in. You can add so many at a time. You keep choosing file. You add so many, then when you're done, you just add selected. But for now, let me just put this one out. Do an example for adding so many. Okay, so add selected. Yes, by default this image is in the middle, but there are sometimes, that is, the align is in the middle. There are sometimes you might want to justify it to the right or to the left, or you want to make the image bigger or something like that. So you just click on the image. You can say small, medium, large, extra large, original size, and so on. Then you can justify it to the left, to the right, center. And there are some times when you do the justify, it won't work, so you don't have to be scared. Just click on this and come back here, and you can justify it to the right or to the left as you wish, or the middle. It serves same purpose. Also, you might want to link this image to another site or a landing page. So when you click on it, you just click on link, so you can insert a link you want it to lead to when people click on that image. Okay, so we can cancel that. When you type the URL here, you just say okay. And say okay. Let's just cancel that. Okay, so what if we want to add another image? Say somewhere here. Say add image, choose file, like we've done. But let me go back. There are several places you can add images from, maybe from another blog, from your Google album, from your phone, from your webcam, from another website. You can do that. But we are doing from your device. Okay, so let's select so many this time. Let's add so many. In case you want to add so many images at the same time, I just want to show you. I hope this video doesn't get so heavy. About 18 minutes. Okay, so you just select everything. You say add selected. Can you see that? But we have a problem here. The images were not placed exactly where we wanted them to be. So you can simply just highlight and rearrange and re-edit whatever you want to do. It's just basically like using your Microsoft Word. Ctrl X. You can just place it back somewhere here. Ctrl V. Okay. Alright. So let's assume you want to make you want to insert a link into a word. Let me look for example, CPDI Africa here. You want to make it a link that leads to another page, so you can just highlight it and click on link. Then you insert the link you want it to lead to, maybe CPDI Africa.org. So make sure this is ticked. Open this link in a new window. I always prefer that. And you say okay. So you can see this is not just a text anymore. It's like a link. You can do that for images too, like I have explained. What else? So you could, for example, make this bold, make it italic, make it underlined. You could make it the subheading, for example, make it the minor heading normal. Okay, you could change the font type. I'm just trying to apply all of these things for you to understand how to use them. Default. You could change the font size. Normal. What else? Yeah, you could put it in quotes by doing this. That word is in quotes like that. If you remove it from quotes, what else? Now this remove format is for removing the format of a text. For example, let's say this is in bold, it's in the largest, and I want to remove the format. Just highlight it and click on that. It will take it back to default. That's the function of remove format. So I think that is basically all you need to know about posting your content. It's just about editing your write-up to look good, just like you do on your Microsoft Word. It's as simple as that. So your post title is like the header, or should I say the headline of any post or write-up. So that is what people would see on the main page before clicking it to read the content. So it's very important the post title is catchy and interesting. It adds value to your content. What else have I not talked about? I think that's all. So you could save what you've done, preview it to see what it would look like on the blog. Yeah. So this is what it will look like when we post, when you publish it. Okay. You have an idea. So if there's anything you need to correct, that is what the preview is for. The preview gives you an insight of what your content will look like when it is published. So if you think you have corrections to make, you simply do that before you publish. So if that is all, you just click on publish. And yes, your content is published. As you can see, it is not draft. And if you find out you have an error and you need to do something, you can quickly just click on edit to edit it. Then when you are done, you update, or probably you still have a lot to do to it and you feel like you want to take it back. Fine, just click on this and you revert to draft, so it will unpublish that content back. So that is that about posting your content, and I hope this is very understandable. Thank you.